Hello guys, and welcome back to a tiny tutorial. And in today's episode I want to talk about the button back face mask. And I have this button on all the time in every project, to be honest. This is why I want you to share it with you so you can use it as well, because I think it's a pretty useful thing to do when you're sculpting. So I have this button here on the bottom, but you can find it on the brush section. And then we have this auto masking thing open, and then here we have it, back face mask. You can play around with this one, but I normally just leave it like that, like the back masking 100. And I will show you now how to use it. So I have this model here, and we are focusing on the horns because there's one part which has a very thin edge here. And when you want to make this edge a little bit bigger, because I don't know, for any kind of reason, because you just think it's not good for retopology or whatever, then of course you have one option to inflate this edge to make it bigger. This is one option, of course, but I want to talk about the back face masking. And I struggled a lot with one problem in the past when I sculpted on my models. For example, I have this clay build-up brush here, and I wanted to, I don't know, sculpted some bumps here because of some details. But what happens then? I will show you. I sculpted on the edge because I wanted to have some bumps here. But what do you see on the other side? It's a total mess, right? And I never really knew why this happened. But it's definitely not a good thing. So this happens when we don't have back face mask on. Now we turn it on and let's see what happens then. I will do some bumps again. And no matter how close I'm on the edge, nothing happens on the other side. Everything is clean. I don't mess it up. And this is because the back face mask button protects the other side from the camera angle. So no matter how much you are sculpting near the edge, it supports the other side, so this side. I can do it on the other side as well. Nothing happens. And this is pretty handy because when we turn it off again, you see everything is just a mess. So I really use this very often. And I hope this helps you too, because it's pretty handy. But like I said, you can also use the inflate brush, but sometimes we just don't want to make the edge bigger. We just want some details or sculpting on it. Then this would be definitely more handy to have this button on. So yeah, I hope that helps. And let me know if you are using this in your projects.